club.
What are you doing? Why are you talking? Be
Oh.
quiet. Be quiet.
I'm sorry.
Shh. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here because it is time for another episode of Wormholes. And today, we're going deep inside your wormhole. And we are looking at a classic episode of the classic series that basically saved the Fox network for 10 years in a row. And that is The X-Files. Now, I was just telling you before we went on, I don't think I've watched an episode of The X-Files since the revival ended.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot how much I enjoyed this show. It is so great. We are looking at season 2, episode 2, the one that said, hey, what if we took medical waste, had it take a bowel movement, and then wrap it in damp paper towels?
Yeah.
We give it teeth, and we unleash it into the New Jersey sewer system. Will they even notice? And the answer is not that many people did. That is disturbing on many levels. You have a synopsis.
I do. You ready?
Well, then put that thing up. Let's take a look at it. Mulder pursues a humanoid parasitic organism that uses sewage systems as its home.
Straight and to the point.
That was totally worth it. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That was not a non sequitur at all. Okay, so let's take a look at where we landed.
Wow, that's loud.
So before everything was a clone of the X-Files, there was the X-Files, which itself was a clone of Kojak the Night Stalker. I'm sorry, but it's true. This classic series starring David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson ran on the Fox network for 9 years, and then a few years later ran for a couple more. It is all about aliens, government conspiracies, and shadow governments. At least it is when it's being boring. Whenever it's at its absolute peak, however, it goes off on weird tangents. We see episodes about Charles Nelson Riley making a movie. No, he was writing a book, actually. We see weird episodes about cockroaches and weird episodes about all kinds of just weird things. And those were always my favorite. The episodes of the X-Files that had nothing to do with anything except being weird. And this is one of them. This is called The Host. And it's a Monster of the Week episode. And as we join Mulder and Scully, they're not partners during this particular juncture. Mulder has lost the X-Files. He's grieving. Scully's been reassigned. Their partnership is fractured. The government has buried the truth, and now everything is dark and serious and political. And so naturally, the writers were like, hey, you know what? This is the perfect time to introduce a sewer liver fluke. Just a big, wet, screaming sock floating around the poop-smelling water of New Jersey.
Accurate.
And that is what I love about this episode. Just this absolute weird tonal whiplash. New Jersey just gets yanked into a manhole and is by what can only be described as the world's angriest spaghetti noodle. So this is the Flukeman. All right, he's a classic X-Files monster. I'm going to be honest, he's not my favorite. This episode's not my favorite. But I certainly understand why it would be other people's favorite episode. Flukeman is not really scary. He's just, I don't know. He's not scary in the traditional sense. I look at him and I just think, wow, that's moist. You don't scream when you see him.
He's got to smell.
You don't scream when you see him. You just go, oh, wow, that is disturbingly damp. But the genius of this episode is that they completely commit to the bit. They don't wink. They don't joke. They treat this man-sized parasite like it's Hannibal Lecter. There's dramatic irony. I don't know. Was there any dramatic irony? I don't know. I'm going to say there's dramatic lighting. There's intense music. There's briefings about intestinal parasites. There's barfing up of intestinal parasites. There's parasites going peekaboo inside of a cadaver. And it's all done with the gravity of somebody announcing an incoming nuclear missile strike. And I really appreciate that. Scully, bless her heart, has to sit there and try to describe she has to describe this thing like it's normal biology. You know, she's well, technically, Mulder, it's plausible that a parasitic flatworm could mutate into in a toxic waste environment of radiation. Ma'am, this thing has teeth. This is an overgrown udon noodle doing parkour through storm drains. All right, there's nothing normal about this. We have to talk about the costume. All right,
the paper towel.
We have to talk about the costume because whoever was in that suit, I do not know the actor's name, but the man is a legend. All right, he is. He is a hero. He's the guy who said, "Why, yes, I will become a sentient digestive tract for art." The Flukeman looks like what if the Michelin Man ran out of air?
The depleted Michelin Man. I love it.
It doesn't really run. It just kind of undulates. It just politely inches toward you.
Yeah.
It folds, it wrinkles, it slithers, and it has the unsettling texture of something that has never once experienced sunlight. It's the most apologetic monster in television history. Like, excuse me, sorry, I'm just going to attach myself to your internal organs real quick.
I'm going to need that liver real fast.
I'm going to drop the eggs in your back. Is that okay? Now, imagine being from New Jersey in the 1990s. In the 1990s, you're already fighting stereotypes about toxic waste and mafia stories. And then Primetime comes along and says, hey, what if your sewage evolved into a man? The disrespect. I mean, honestly, that is what makes this episode, in my opinion, a lot of fun. Again, not my favorite, but it's a lot of fun. It is gross. It is clinical. And it's so wet that you just want to check your basement for leaks afterwards. That's cinema. And then, of course, there is the ending. They think they kill it, but they just trap it. They contain it. They solve the case that Mr. X was like, you have to solve this case, Mulder. You have to solve this case. It does not bear anything towards the events of this season, but you have to solve it. Because we have an ongoing arc that we have to continue. It's going to run out of steam in 5 years, but we're going to continue it. I'm sorry. It did. The aliens got boring. It got boring. But then we get the final shot. The camera pans down the sewer pipe, and there, coiled in the shadows, is the Flukeman. He's alive. He's waiting. He's moist. And you realize something important.
The moist thing is funny.
This is not about aliens. It's not about government secrets. It's about the fact that no matter how hard you try, there's always going to be something horrible living right underneath the surface, and somehow that is that something is a metaphor. And sometimes it's a 6-foot earthworm in need of dental insurance. This is peak 90s television. It is bold. It is grotesque. It is deeply committed to the bit. It is also the entire reason why a generation is suspicious of public swimming pools. Mulder wanted the truth. What he got was mucus. And honestly, that might be all the more terrifying. I've talked enough. You speak now.
Wow, what a host. Let me tell you, this was a gem of an episode when I was watching it as a young lad, because one of the last scenes is he's in a porta potty, and I did not go in porta potty forever after this.
He just hung out in a porta potty for like hours, just
sat there, like,
just kind of going.
Yeah.
I wanted to see a scene where like somebody goes into the porta potty, they get ready to sit down, and you just hear. No. And that would have been the smartest. That would have been the smartest man in the episode. Way smarter than the guy who went into the sewer in his suit.
That bugged the heck out of me.
I'm sorry.
And then
Put
when
on a
he was
poncho. Put on a poncho.
but when
Anything.
he was in the sewage and he fell in the sewage and he knows the thing is in there, he's up there standing, wow, it's not so bad, Agent Mulder. It's like, my man, get out of there. Like, what are you
You're
doing?
swimming in poo water. Get out.
Yeah, you don't want to inhale any of that. You don't want it in your mouth. Why did they put masks on, man?
What? I don't understand why they were just so blasé about falling in the water, because I don't know about you. If I fell in poo water, I would not stop screaming.
Yeah.
I would be screaming, but he's just like, oh, I got wet. Help me out, Mulder. I'd just be down there going, ah!
Exactly. I love this one by Holly Adams. Wait, the government buried the truth? Yeah, that's for sure.
Yep. I do believe the Flukeworm went on to become a real estate tycoon in New York City.
Yeah, exactly.
He's doing quite well from what I see.
And later president of the United States.
Although he should keep his little hands to himself, is what I'm saying.
That was a tragedy of X-Files. It really died a slow, painful death. Even the revival there was 2 movies?
There was 2 movies, yes. Nobody ever talks about that second movie, but it does exist.
Oh, wow.
Allegedly.
Still one of the greatest TV shows in the 90s period.
That second movie was certainly a movie.
It was.
Like, I don't even think I don't even hate it. It's just like, wow, this is a film that exists.
So, I got to tell you this because I did just 2-second research. The Flukeman was Darren Morgan. Darren Morgan. Who not only played the Flukeman, but he ended up later on becoming producer of Millennium, The X-Files after this season, Those Who Killed, The Intruders, and Fringe.
Oh, Fringe was a great show.
Yeah, and Fringe was with our good buddy, the diviner from Prodigy.
Yes.
So that's
John Noble.
So it has a slight connection.
And great of course, Leonard Nimoy.
Yes, that's right. Spock was in that as well.
His name is Leonard Nimoy.
Yes.
He wrote an entire book about that. Come on.
I am Spock. I am not Spock. And then, for your channel, for those that haven't checked out the Jason Roy Gaston channel, and definitely should, the mysterious voice on the phone was the guy from Jason Goes to Hell.
Yes, it was. And yes, he was fantastic voice.
Which I didn't know he was in the 2017 It.
Yeah, he was Mike's granddad.
Yeah.
So
that was wild. He has a very storied career of plenty of, oh, there's that guy, and his voice is really a standout on him. But he's a fun character to pop up and play whatever. And for this one, he was just this mysterious voice, and he didn't even get credited for this.
Well, they needed to keep his identity secret. They didn't want anybody getting on the internet, doing their dial-up, and spending half an hour downloading a picture, going, "That's him."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The interesting thing was the Flukeman was actually Russian, and the Russian. He was a Russian, so it would have been really cool when they closed the gate on him and just split him in half, and it went "Nyet," like that.
Nyet.
And then he wakes back up. So it's like, oh no!
I wish I was still on a nuclear whistle.
Yeah. So and supposedly he was a product of the nuclear waste from the Chernobyl plant, and that's why he was so disfigured and relied on the bits of humanity to, I guess, spread his seed, if you will. I have a very special place in my heart for this episode, not only because I now live in the greater New Jersey area and I work in Newark, not in the sewage facility though. I work for one of the best churches in all of Newark with a great pastor. And what did do justice for Newark is seeing those shots of 90s Newark was like, oh wow, look at that. Kind of reminded me of the Sopranos. It's like, oh, that's kind of by that famous pizzeria that they drive by in Newark. Some of the shots when he's driving into Newark and driving around before he gets to the waste plant. And It just reminded me of the good times when I was watching it with my mom because she loved Monster of the Week episodes of X-Files.
Those were the
And I
best
remember her
ones.
going, yeah, and I remember when she saw the commercial, she's like, "Oh, right, yeah, Monster of the Week." So I was always elated to see my mom so happy, like getting ready to watch this one. So I also found out that they're rebooting X-Files again. Ryan
Yes.
Coogler is behind it, and he's doing it for his mom. So I have a special place in my heart for this new one, even though I don't really know much about it other than he's doing it and
Well,
he's
it's
doing it
Ryan
for,
Coogler, so
yeah, so he's gonna do good, you know.
I'm gonna watch it. It's Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, for
I'm just
sure.
wondering if it's gonna be like a sequel series or if we're just gonna get a new Mulder and a new Scully, and it's just gonna be like, hey, this is the new X-Files.
Oh yeah, that's could
Or
be.
should we just do like a sequel and call it the Y Files?
No.
Like, yeah, like the who, what, when, where, and why, and
What the f is this?
the what?
Well done, well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Well done, well done.
So, Monster of the Week episodes. I say again, Monster of the Week episodes were the best episodes of the X-Files. At first, I liked the alien stuff. I'm like, well, the alien stuff is kind of cool. This is good. I think I liked it for maybe 3 seasons. And then after that, I was like, it's an alien episode. I'll see you next week. I want to see more cockroaches and,
Different
Charles
monsters.
Nelson Riley writing books.
Yeah.
Jose Chung's From Outer Space, by the way, is probably one of the greatest hours of television ever made. Ever. It is an absolutely fantastic episode. But anyway, what was this? This was
wild.
I mean, yeah, this was 90s Monster of the Week. There were lots of those back then. We had just come off of I don't know what you guys called it in your part of the country, but over here in Tejas, we called it Friday Fright Night.
Oh, Fright Night Fridays, yeah.
Fright Night Fridays, because we would watch Friday the 13th, the series, and Tales from the Dark Side, and Freddy's Nightmares. And it wasn't Tales from the Crypt, but that was on HBO. These were all like were like in a block. They played them on CBS.
Oh, that's neat. No, we had Tales from the Crypt.
What was that? Oh, Monsters. Yeah, all those things were played. Like this was the age of horror television. Whenever horror television was actually scary, and some of the stuff wasn't very scary. Tales from the Dark Side was consistently good. And it was such a great block of television. We also had War of the Worlds, which was such a great TV show. It was a great block of television until the Christians found out about it, and they were just like, "We must shut down the fun."
No.
Anyway, yeah, that was always great. Down with Fright Night, boo!
Shame.
It's not nice to tell kids to make kids scared. They should come to church and learn how they're going to hell and burn forever.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I loved early to mid 90s scary TV shows, and I don't think that is an era that has ever been completely matched again. It's just something about the gritty feel of pre-HD television. And the fact that they were pushing the envelope every week to try to get away with as much as they can. Like, hey, how about we do an episode about an incestuous hillbilly family that propagates itself by banging their own mom?
That was messed up.
Good Lord.
Didn't the mom live under the bed too?
Yeah, she lived under the bed. Leave my boy alone.
Yeah, that was
oh.
Yeah, it definitely lived the boys alone.
Yeah,
for sure.
X-Files had some. They had some episodes. They had some messed up episodes.
For sure.
The closest, and I say this because I'm only just now starting to watch this series over on the Jason Roy Gaston channel. By the way, What the Hell is Supernatural? It's our brand new show. We're watching Supernatural for the first time, but it would be Supernatural is the show that I can say has probably come the closest so far to the X-Files, because that premiere episode had some visuals in it where I watched and went, "Oh no!"
But then they had the bad ones.
Fire extinguisher, put her out.
Like the one Holly Mack put us on to, the bugs one, where it was just like, "Oh, these CGI bugs." You forgot about that.
No. The first episode was nothing like that. The first episode was good.
No, I saw. Yeah, Amy and I watched the first couple of episodes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
that-
good show. I enjoy it. But
Yeah.
I enjoyed the X-Files too. So 9 seasons, 2
9
revival
seasons.
seasons. I think it was 9 seasons, 2 revival seasons, and 2 motion pictures, and a future possible spinoff.
Spin-off.
Possible. Oh, there were 2 spinoffs. There was the
Oh,
Lone
yeah,
Gunman
the Lone Gunman.
and
Yeah, those guys were fun.
Millennium. The Lone Gunman was interesting because their pilot episode was somewhat prophetic in the worst possible way.
Oh,
Because it involved, and this aired April of 2001, a plot
no.
to crash airplanes into the World Trade Center.
No
Something
way.
something that the Lone Gunman thwart at the last minute. Like they're in the cockpit and they have to like veer out of the way. So
Whoa.
it was already not a hit, but that definitely killed any chance of the show ever coming back after that tragedy happened. It was
Yeah.
just one of those things that was just worst possible storyline to have, and you wouldn't have known anything about it until after the fact. There was also a Jackie Chan movie that was about to be filmed, which was about a windows washer at the World Trade Center.
I remember reading about that.
After 9/11, of course, they're just like, no,
Nope.
we're not.
Nope, not doing that.
Millennium lasted a little while longer. I will admit, I did watch a few episodes of this one, but I just could not get into it.
I dug Millennium because I love Lance Hendrickson.
Lance Hendrickson is amazing, but I couldn't get into Millennium. It just did not grab me. And don't you think that if like somebody like cut Lance Hendrickson with a knife, he wouldn't bleed blood? He would just kind of bleed dust.
It would be white.
It would be dust. It would be like dust. It'd be like crimson colored dust, and he'd just be. I gotta go stitch that back up. Excuse me. Do love Lance Hendrickson though. I watched him recently in this movie called Sting or Stung, and it was about killer wasps. And
really?
Everyone else was phoning it in except Lance Hendrickson.
Lance Hendrickson always puts 100%.
Oh no, there's wasps and they're stinging us and they're laying eggs in our body, and he just comes out, you don't understand. We have to get out of here, and he's just giving it everything. I'm like, dude, it's a movie about wasps that are laying eggs in people and like exploding. Don't take it that seriously. But no, I'm Lance Hendrickson. I take everything seriously, and that's why we love the guy. We absolutely love him. He's like a sane Gary Busey.
Yeah, and he was also in Aliens. Famously played Bishop.
Was he?
Yeah. Lance Hendrickson was the man.
Yeah, I know that. Bishop. I'm joking with you.
Oh,
Lance Hendrickson. Lance Hendrickson belongs to a very specific club of actors. The only actors that have been killed by an alien, a predator, and a Terminator.
Yes, he was in Terminator 1.
He was in Terminator 1.
And that was auditioned.
That was where the Terminator won, and he lost.
Yeah. That's a clever one. And he was also auditioned to play the Terminator, but ultimately lost out.
Who is the only other actor in that club to be killed by an alien, a predator, and a Terminator? Give you a hint. He's a well-loved actor who unfortunately is not with us anymore.
Oh, Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
That's right. He was in the first episode.
Killed by a Terminator, a alien, and
then Predator too.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a very good one. Oh, Holly, while you're here, I want to make sure that we give you a proper nod because you had the nod. You have some exciting news that you're going to announce, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if you did or not, so I'm not going to say anything. But if you guys haven't checked it out, be sure to go check out the Mysterious Chirp podcast. It's one of the best times that you can have on listening to podcasts. The sound engineering is so incredible,
especially compared to this one. Good Lord.
I mean, yeah, of course, because that one's done really good. They got better audio engineers than I am. That's my fault, but it's such a great podcast. You definitely should check it out. And there's a character named Bartok who's played by J.G. Hertzler.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. We talked to JG about this.
We talked to JG about that. So totally awesome. It's a scripted series, as she's mentioning here. I'm seeing it. It's totally different, and it's scripted fiction, but it's very good. I definitely recommend it. Nope, an android, not an alien. Talking Tubi, are you talking about Lance Hendrickson? He was an android.
Lance Hendrickson's
was Bishop
died because of an alien.
But twice, because he was also
twice
the human version of him, and he died.
Was killed by a predator. Yes,
actually 3 times. Because didn't he die in Alien 3? Or he just screamed, "No, don't jump, Ripley!"
Well, that one doesn't count. I don't think he died.
All right, so when he was the old
company probably killed him, which puts him in a different one. No, I'm sorry. Everybody's like, "Well, Bishop didn't really die from an alien." Yeah, he did. If it hadn't been for the alien, he'd be alive.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be running around, doing stuff.
You know what? Do not diminish Lance Hendrickson's place in history.
Yes,
you're not going to do it under my watch.
Yeah.
The man is a treasure.
I mean, it still counts because he was the human version that got eaten by. Did the predators eat him too?
Well, the predator killed him in Aliens versus Predator. Yeah. He died in Alien 3 because of the alien face hugger crashing the escape pod, and then he was killed by Arnold in Terminator 1.
Yeah, he came back.
He came back.
We got 2 new episodes of Wormholes next month. Ooh. I know you're excited.
Mm-hmm.
Because our new patron Jaden put us onto the Orville.
Yes.
And then you chose he left it to you to choose what episode.
And I chose the one with Liam Neeson in it.
Oh, perfect. I don't remember that one. I know I watched the whole show, but I don't remember that one. So
Liam Neeson made a Star Trek show on your own. I will find it. I will watch it. And I will guest star on it.
Oh, I see what he's saying. You accidentally said he was an alien.
Huh? I accidentally said Liam Neeson's an alien?
No. I think he meant either Bill Paxton or Bishop. Because Bishop was in all 3. He was in Aliens vs. Predator, he was in Aliens, and he was in Alien 3, and he was in Terminator.
Yes.
No. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so Jaden's going to put us into the Orville, and then our good buddy Johannes Borg, he has made a selection for us.
Oh, I don't think I've heard about Johannes's selection yet.
Oh yeah, Johannes gave us a.
What is it? Tis it.
His selection is. This is real time searching, folks. I'm very prepared.
This is riveting. This is absolutely riveting. Well, let me tell you about all the things that I'm allergic to today.
Oh, we're gonna go back to my allergies.
We're never going to leave your allergies alone, Joe. You're the one who opened up that door, not me.
That's true. It's true. They were really bad last year.
No, we don't care. I'm just
nobody cares about your.
We really don't care. We don't. We do not care. I could not care less about your allergies.
So Johannes has put on to us to Fallen Skies.
Oh, Fallen Skies. That's right. Because you told me, have you heard about this? And I said, I've heard of it, but I've never watched it, but I've heard nothing but good things.
Yeah, it's a very good show. So we've got 2 episodes of Wormholes.
Any show about Chicken Little, I'm going to watch. I'm assuming that's what it's about.
No, not at all. Not at all. And then tomorrow, our friend from Talking Tubi is going to be here because we're going to be talking Star Trek, Starfleet Academy, Life of the Stars, where Tilly comes back, finally. I'm very excited to watch it. Don't say anything. I haven't seen it yet. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then Holly's going to join us for a Section 31 and a half interview. So that's going to be a lot of fun as well. It's going to be so much fun in the Captain's Quadrant. Yay! See, Talking Tubi's excited to talk about that episode with us. And we're just going to have a blast. So much fun. So this was a choice by our patron Ames, who really loved the nod to where she was born and grew up, not in the sewers, but in the city of Newark.
I grew up in the sewers. I was raised by a rat and 4 turtles. It was amazing.
Oh, man.
That's nice, Grandma. Have a seat.
Yeah, exactly. Sit down, Grandma. It's okay.
There was a giant worm under there, and it had teeth and big lips.
Yeah. Why do they? That was such an odd choice for this.
I guess because suckers or something. I don't know fluke worms. I don't know fluke worms. I haven't had fluke worms since I was like 12.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you handled that. That's a good thing.
Well, you get that special shake from the doctors, and next thing you know, it's just like a party fountain down there. Just
yeah. Right back to square one. Now, if you want to become a patron and get, why'd you jump like that on your peers? And get to choose your own episode for us to watch, like Jaden has, like Joanna's has, like Holly Mack 79 has, like Ames has. You can just become a patron by scanning that QR code right above Jason that's haunting him, just floating right above his head. You scan that QR code, it takes you directly to our Patreon page, and you can become a patron starting at $2.99, and that's our first level, and then all the way up to $14.99, and where you're a Paragon, where you get a mug, you get stickers in every level, and these stickers are cool. The final stickers are arriving on Tuesday, which I thought was hilarious. The stickers will arrive on Tuesday. So there's the Jason Roy Gaston one. Those are going to be on the way to our patrons. I'm so excited for you guys to get those, and I'm hoping that you become a patron like those fine folks, because you'll get so many wonderful surprises. And if you are a big X-Files fan, well, support this episode by giving us a like, a share, and if you could subscribe and ring the bell, it'll alert you. There's so many things coming at you, Jason. It'll alert you
like
when
this.
episode. It'll alert you when our next episode is playing, so you do not miss out.
Thumb just like thumb to my boob. I don't like that.
And every level of our Patreon, besides getting the stickers, every level gets to put an episode on the Wheel of Agony. But if you are a Paragon or above, your handle of your social media goes on that said episode. It was right above that. So make sure you do those things. It's important. It's fun. It is the growth of the channel, and it helps us in so many ways, and it helps you continually be entertained. Yes. So, okay, I'm done with my spiel. What do you have to say about the end of this episode?
Cut Flukeman. Sequel bait. There's never a sequel. Eugene Victor Toombs got a sequel. Flukeman, no sequel. I guess you could just say that this one episode was just a fluke. So, anyway, be sure to join us next time on Wormholes, where we're going to be doing, what was it? Fallen Skies, or are we going to do Orville?
Fallen Skies and Orville.
We're going to do Fallen Skies. I don't know what that's about. I think it's aliens.
It's aliens.
Always aliens.
It's always aliens, yeah.
Can we also talk just real quick how the Eternal Skeptic so they just plop this gigantic humanoid fluke worm right in front of her, and she can't go, with Mulder, it can't be what that is. She's like, oh, dang, fluke worm.
That's a big
dang, Mulder, you were right. Oh my God, look at it. Can I poke it with a stick? Look.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting mad. He's hissing. He's cute.
Yeah, so the clip will be after the episode. So Holly, do we get a chance to see a clip? We'll play the clip of the creepy fluke worm probably tomorrow. You get a good chance of that, and see that creepiness of that fluke worm.
Tune in next time for a creepy fluke worm clip.
I love the fluke worm, because it's like, besides the design, which was extremely creepy, you would see something like that happen, like somebody's cells just deteriorating and becoming a gelatinous state, because they say that we're closely related to mushrooms in the same way that we are to. Yeah, look that up if you don't believe me. The human DNA has a closeness to mushrooms more so than apes. So yeah, that's creepily weird, but factual. He's gonna Google it, and he's gonna go, wow, that's weird. So yeah, join us next time. And
are humans more related to mushrooms than they are apes?
Something like that.
No. Humans are closer to apes than mushrooms. We share almost all of our DNA with chimpanzees, our closest relatives. While humans and fungi share some DNA.
That's what it is. We share DNA with fungi. That's what it is. It's close.
We also share half of our DNA with bananas.
What?
You're
Bananas?
Spreading misinformation. How dare you?
No, I said we should. I was right.
Don't get your education from memes. Don't do it.
No, it's true. It even said it. So we share DNA with fungi.
They don't let them share memes that are factually untrue. That's what they said in a meme that was on Facebook.
That's what Abraham Lincoln said on the internet.
Anyway, the truth is out there. It's just not in internet memes.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Is there an episode you'd come back and do another Wormholes on for the X-Files?
Oh, for the X-Files, there's several. War of the Carphages, Jose Chung's From Outer Space, Ice, which I think is a very underrated episode. Yeah, there's any number of X-Files episodes I would totally come back and do.
We should do a whole March Madness once Starfleet Academy is over. We should just do a whole March of X-Files.
Yeah, but whenever Starfleet Academy is over with, March will be almost over.
No, this is the 8th episode. That means there's only 2 episodes left, so we'll have half of March to march on into.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. We'll have more fun.
Mr. We're related to mushrooms. Sure. What do I know?
Are. We have DNA comparability with mushrooms. The mushroom's gonna go, hey Jason, I have allergies.
And we're all made out of stardust. But then again, so is garbage. So calm down, okay?
Well, all right. There it is.
All right. So anyway, this has been this episode of Wormholes. I do apologize for the last 10 minutes of it. Things do have a tendency to go off the rails here, but in the most fun possible way. Oh, look at that. What a shock. He doesn't like he's got something negative to say about Academy. I'm gonna drop a surprise. I really enjoyed this last episode.
Oh, really?
But then again, I am a theater kid, so
yeah.
All
right, so I gotta watch it.
I did enjoy it. I promise you I will not spoil the fact that Aki dies at the end.
Oh, come on. I know you're not. You wouldn't do that.
Oops.
Tomorrow we fight.
Kapla!
Yay, theater kids. We're all theater kids, all 3 of us. So
all right. Theater kids unite.
Yeah. Did theater till I was in college.
And we will unite next time on Wormholes.
Bye.